Nigel, a goalless draw against Wigan here tonight. Did you do everything right but score?
Yes, certainly. Throughout the whole game, we dominated the game, which against such a good technical possession sort of side as Wigan is good. I thought we created enough situations throughout the game and just can't get that break. A few good chances tonight, dropping it around. Nothing dropping clearly for us, but enough tonight, I think, to get that at least one goal.
What was the best of the chances?
I don't know, I thought Caelan had a couple first half. Thought the one he put across the face of the goal, nearly for Will Evans in the first half. Second half, even right at the death, Ben Waines had one. I thought the one that dropped at the far post for Jordan and Caelan, they seemed to get in each other's way a little bit. Somebody's going to put their foot through it. But an awful lot of good play again tonight. Delighted with the clean sheet. First one since Peterborough. Got to 40 points. And it's 2 games unbeaten. And I know it's 2 draws, but small steps. And it's a good foundation to build on.
Yeah, feels like slowly but surely we're heading in the right direction.
I don't think we've ever been off the right direction, honestly. I think it's such fine margins at all levels in football. And tonight, you see again, we've got the draw, but it hasn't gone our way in front of goal. And it really should have been 3 points at Burton, and it should have been 3 tonight.
What importance do you place on that clean sheet?
Oh, massive. And no coincidence, I don't think that Deji Oshilaja is back in the team. He was very good tonight, and we restricted them. I don't think Scott Flinders had a shot again, has he?
No, I don't think so. No, I think they had 4 shots at goal, none on target.
Well, there you go. That's 2 games on the run where one's gone in as a deflection at Burton and he's not had a shot tonight. I think that's a very good platform to build upon. A lot of the ball, a lot of good crosses in the box. We just need to get somebody on the end of it. We just want to drop. The number of balls that were bobbling around the box and didn't drop to us tonight again. Alfie Killore's just come in the changing room, just shaking his head. He said, I've not seen anything like it for weeks, for it to go on for weeks and weeks as it has done. But it'll break somewhere if we keep doing the right things.
In a nutshell, was this performance tonight a continuation from that display at Burton on Saturday? Yeah,
I think the last 5 have been very good. I think we were great at Blackpool. I think then we followed it up. I thought we played well here against Lincoln. Very harsh 3-0. Wrexham we were all right. Well at Burton and well again tonight. Especially when you think the 2 come off injured at half time, and that takes our injuries to double figures for the night. When you take that into consideration as well, very, very good. A lot of good performances out there tonight.
What is the latest with the 2 that came off?
Lucas tight hamstring, and he had this rib injury as well last week, but he's now, that's hamstring, and Keanu Bacchus sort of a bit hip and groin, something like that, a bit uncomfortable, so we'll see how they are. We lost Jordan Rhodes yesterday in training and George Williams as well, so it's, as I say, that was 10 come half time.
Williams and Rhodes, have they got a chance for Stevenage?
Yeah, not sure. George Williams just felt his ankle in the warm-up actually, and Jordan Rhodes went over, rolled his ankle about a minute into the 12-minute game that we had. So, Flinty came back on the bench, and Jordan and tonight, and Hiram Boateng. Thought Hiram did well when he came on tonight. So we need everybody, because when you have that double figures out, it stretches the squad somewhat.
There were a lot of good performances tonight, weren't there? Let's look at the first half firstly. It looked like Caelan Vickers was the man perhaps who was going to put you ahead if anybody would in the first half. Yeah, he's just not quite got the bit of power on 1 or 2 shots, or he got pulled back on the edge of the box one. He could have gone down, could have kept going. But he looks, I think he's an exciting talent. When he takes people on and everything. And we were just having a chat with him yesterday about he can't take somebody on all the time. I think he mixed it up better tonight. He just laid a good few balls back for Macca, who was magnificent, and he whipped good crosses in. And then you take the 4 back on the next time, then you lay one off, and you keep them guessing. You mentioned Macca. What about that ball in the second period when he whips it to the back post to Jordan Barry? Did you think he was going to shoot? It looked like he pulled it back in the end. Yeah, another good. You just need somebody to get a solid connection on the end. But a brilliant cross. Also, you got to give them. I thought they defended. Got bodies in the way again tonight. There's a lot of teams seem to do against us, and got some good blocks in. But there's enough situation. I thought we'd only take 1 tonight as well. To win the game. And you're always a little bit wary on the break. Those 3 corners in quick succession when Deji didn't deal with just 1 ball. And that's the difference as well. We defended those better tonight than we did against Lincoln. and quite literally with the last kick of the game, it falls to Ben Waine 8 yards from goal, and he just couldn't get on top of the ball, could he?
It just sort of falling away he was, and just put it over the bar, but it's one of those that if he keeps it down, could go through legs, might even take a deflection in our favour one of these days, you never know.
Did you think for all your pressure in your second half you would get that elusive goal?
Yeah, I thought so. I thought we put enough good quality balls in. I thought it was just that sort of one team sort of camped in, defending with sort of 9-10 men behind the ball, and it's very difficult in that situation. Of course, you get a goal, it changes the game.
You said a few weeks ago that the squad were perhaps lacking in confidence. Is that starting to build again now?
I hope so. Not necessarily in front of goal at the moment, but I think that our performances in the last 4 or 5 games, the way we're controlling it, back to how we were early season, I think that's the most encouraging thing. And to get the odd point as well. We've played this well in all those defeats and stuff. We didn't deserve to lose a lot of those games, and even if we got 2 or 3 draws in those, it would look a bit healthy, and it does now. But good to get to the 40 points, 10 to go.
Tonight the performance merited 3 points, no doubt of that. How do you view the point on the whole?
It's better than losing, which we've experienced too much in the last 6 or 8 weeks. We wanted to get to 40 points in February if we could, and it's taken us a bit longer to do that, but we have got to that point, and now we're going to take it on Stevenage, Exeter, Barnsley, whoever we've got coming up.